Hi guys, welcome to Friggin' Jeep. If you're new here, I'm a mess and proprietor. My name is John. Welcome. Got a lot on the list of things to do today. Generally a ping pong and a wind tunnel is how I directed what I'm doing. I gotta crunch cans. I'm way behind on cans. I gotta put some tools away, some of this that way. I need to mix some gas for the chainsaw. Because I got a little low, just something I want to do, but I don't have any oil, so I got to go to the store and get oil. I don't have any gas for mowing the lawn, so probably do. The trouble is I can't do both at the same time because I can do both at the same time. I generally get gas in my car and cans after dark because I can do it in dark. You know, we work till dark here. But I got some more wood splitting to do, some more showing some stuff on the Lickity log splitter I want to do. I got to move the rack of wood that I got filled up. I don't feel like putting the plastic on it quite yet, but it's supposed to rain tomorrow. So I'm just going to pick that load up and put it away, but in order to pick that load up, I got to move the Lickity. So that's going on. I went down and got the welder at Jeff's yesterday, and it's got a dead battery because it's, let's see, 17, it's 7 years old. It's just one of those little lawn tractors that only last a year anyway, so I have it on charge. I've already done that. Some of those big locust rounds I went over with the Bobcat to put them in the bucket, and I couldn't move them. If they were oak, I think they might be heavier than oak rounds of that size, and they're not very round, so they don't roll once you get them on the side. So I'm going to take and split them in half with the Bobcat splitter, so I'll bring you along for that. Then we'll split a bucket load of wood today. So that's kind of what's on the drawing board. So if you've never seen a wood splitter, if you're new here and never seen our wood splitter can cruncher, I'll crunch a couple cans and then I'll do the rest. There's no point in monotoning you to see the rest, but this crunches them pretty small. Got the fastest wood splitter. Do some more explaining on the wood splitter when I get there. And I just pick them up and throw them in. They go in the bucket when I get a bucket full. I feel sorry for Coke when I die because their stock is going to dwindle down to nothing. Normally I'm a little closer here and this works a little easier, but this is how the can cruncher works. It's just one of the things I got to do, or I guess I could just throw them in the recycle bucket, but I might as well get a penny for one each. I think you get about a penny a can, probably about all you get. I don't know. I don't know what they weigh. I don't know what you get for them. I've got several years of stockpile of these things a long time ago. Anyway, that's on the agenda for today. So there's not much point in bringing you through squishing all those cans. I think you're on there now. It's kind of holding the tripod. So that's what we'll be working on in different things today. Oh, I got to feed Bucky. He was out there too when I went down to the wood splitter, or not wood splitter, sawmill. I went down the sawmill, took the battery out, so I'm getting goofy in the brain. So we'll see you in a minute at the next stage. Bye bye now. Hi guys, got to make sure this thing's going. Yep, it's going. Anyway, oh look, neighbor's getting another load of dirt. He's had probably 75 loads of dirt come in there. He's just leveling out everything over there. I wouldn't even mind having a few, but I got enough dirt here for a while. Anyhow, glad you're still sticking along with it. I am getting this wood splitter out of mothballs because, as I said earlier, this one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that I can handle. That I can't handle. That's going to be an awkward thing, so I'm just going to go over the top because it's got 1, 2, it's a mess. And I'm just gonna, I probably shouldn't set them over there because that'd be in the way of the bucket. I shouldn't have put the bucket there. So I'll put them in front of those over there. Not much to hooking this thing up. Not much to hooking a lot of these things up when you put them on the Bobcat, I hope. Just latch into them and then push these down, then go over the other side and plug these in. Now, when it's hot like it is, it's a lot hotter than when I let it on. Sometimes these won't go in because the hydraulic fluid expands so much that it creates a problem from time to time. They're a little harder than push than normal. And I kind of wipe these off a little bit, whether you need to or not. I think I do. All right, now we're going to take and get the old trusty old oil can and oil can a few things. I got one of these joints making noise. I don't know which one it is. I don't think it's these. It was just greased. But I'll put a drop of oil on those. That's got so much grease on it, I don't think that the problem is there. Might be this one up here, but I see grease coming out of it, but one's squeaking a little bit. I just had this thing serviced, so I guess you didn't see me putting oil on the Bobcat joints, but one of those joints is making more noise than I'd like to have it make. I'm gonna have to find out. Anyhow, just putting some waste oil on it. Waste oil is a good thing. Just keeps it sliding, I guess, a little bit easier. Keeps it from rusting. I'm just going to bust up a few of these, and I don't know the best spot to put you guys. Got to put my oil can out of the way. Anyway, I guess well, when I do the final split, maybe I'll tell you what, I'll try to put them over in this area here. So I can't see it's hard to see. I got the sun in the back of this little lens. I think we'd be able to get something there. So if not, I'm gonna split a few and then go to something else so you guys don't get totally bored. That's kind of how it goes. I hope you're seeing it. We'll bring it back when I'm done. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like 4, maybe 5 over there left to do. But now I'll be able to get them. One thing when you're using this thing here is you got to set it on top of the last one so they don't fall off. If you have a multi-split wedge on there, they won't fall off, but they'll crack, which loosens the grip, and then they'll drop. So that's why I set them down on top. I sure think I can handle those now. So that locust, it smells like horse poop. We'll see you. Well, we'll be back in a minute or two, or in a second or two as the video goes. Bye-bye. Moving time. I'll pick this up, take it over there, just put it in there for a while. It's supposed to rain. Bad. I hope to get this one filled up today. That's a little bit of trash that I've gotten from all those. I think there's 5 up at the top of the hill that I split up. Now I did some weed whipping around here, clean things up a little bit. It's a mess. I've moved the lickety over here so I can put the chunks and hunks and bust them up here. I'm going to try to look for a cover for that thing today. I've got a couple plans. I put the weed whipped over all around this. Didn't figure you guys were that interested in weed whipping. I weed whipped all where this is. Those prints don't look like my footprints on there, but anyhow, that'll sit there. This is scrap metal bucket if you guys are interested. I'm going to try to take that cover over there and see if it will fit on that piece there. The handle's a little high, just for size wise. If you cut these in a different way, they're bigger than the other way. Now I'm just going to go get the bucket over there, hook up the bucket and pull into that. I think I can't see anything. I took a break. I don't have my hot weather clothes on either. I have my cold weather clothes on. I got a t-shirt on. Now we're going to load a little bit of that locust. I'm not going to bring you guys through all that. You saw me loading the other day by accident. But now these are down to a hope manageable size. We'll find out in a minute. I think at this point I think I can pick them up. They were over 100 pounds, I'm sure. Anyhow, that wasn't too bad, was it? Look at the bugs. That one's all blasted away from the lightning strike. I know I can put that one up there, so we'll put that one up there. Oh my goodness, this place is full of ants. Full of ants. Yeah, I can manage these now, guys. That's a good thing. But I won't get as full of a bucket, that's all. Let's see. I really don't want these going on my toes either. Fit them in as tight as you can. Here's a big one. That ain't too bad. Yeah, some of these got blown apart in the lightning strike. Oh, you dog, you. All right, I'll bring you back in a little bit. It's probably only going to take me about another 5 minutes to fill that up, but that's chewing up the wrong time. We'll see in a little bit. Well, I guess there's more than I thought. There's a bunch left there. So I'll get that later. I had one jump out. I didn't stack them real high. That one there was just kind of on the edge. Those two were left over from the last, so I'm just going to split them. It's warm out here. It's probably about 95 in the sun. I don't usually split in this kind of weather, but I just gonna do a little bit, that's all. The all this metal right now is so hot that you can't even touch it. So I guess I'll put my bib on. I'm just gonna bust these two up here. Maybe that runaway down there to show it who is boss. Stack a little bit of wood in this here crate. I don't have another crate here, so you know, I guess I could bring you a little bit closer, can't I? We'll put you right there. That's about the closest you've ever been here. I guess my head isn't in there, which is probably a good thing. See if this thing will want to. Oh, I got to get these. That seems to be out of the way enough. Oh, maybe not. Can't get through here. They were left over, so I just. From the yesterday's, I think, because I filled the basket up. This is kind of a gnarly one here. I should have my mittens on. It's because it's got a big limb here. So let's do a little bit of splitting. log on the sawmill. It's got, from the lightning strike, it's got all sorts of fractures inside. Hot. Don't feel like doing no more. But I got a little bit done. This afternoon we'll come back and hit a little harder once the sun goes down. Anyhow, somebody was asking what this hydraulic cylinder here is. I'll show you. This is what raises the front. This hydraulic cylinder here is what raises this front up. You can't pick that up, it's so heavy, to be honest with you. You need hydraulics to pick it up. And then what I do, how I set it is, I start with it all the way down, then I come around to the back. I got a little see these legs here? Got legs with a bunch of holes in them. Big flat down there, but it's been here for so long you can't see it. I put those down, and when I raise that up, you ain't shaking that wood splitter. There's my foot on it. You ain't shaking the wood splitter. It's solid. Nothing better than a nice solid wood splitter. And there's another leg over here just like it. That one's down a little further because you're on a little bit of an angle here. So that's what that is. Another gentleman asked how this hooks to the high-speed idle. It's got a cable that comes around. This is on the Lickity log splitter that hits the governor thing here, or the throttle control here. So it hits that and it pulls that back. I don't know where it goes, to be honest with you. Goes right to here, to this thing here. I guess when you push that forward, that probably, nope, it goes the other way. I don't know. I think that's the cable there. There's, like I said, there's so many levers and valves and stuff on this thing. I did look in the book, and it comes with different length things to move it up. So I doubt that I can get another one of those, but I might be able to make one of those, another 4-inch one, to push it up to take care of this, because I can't move it up but a hair, because I got all this stuff here which is controlled by this stuff back here. So I have to watch that. It's not, if I put this length on here, that changes this whole thing, because this is just on a little plate here. So anyhow, that's what's going on. I'm going to go look for parts for the sawmill. So over and out for now. We'll be back a little later. Hi guys. Well, I'm working back in the shade. It is about Mark Galici's today's video from the last time. I went and cooled off in the house and got some drink, and now I'm nice and cooled down, and now I'm working in the shade because there's still sun up front. So I thought I'd come back and bring you guys back for some shade work. See that black snake in there? Well, we got to get that black snake out. Oh, and this is on top of that. So we'll put this over here. We'll put this is a box making crate stand thing here. They threw a bunch of these away years ago when I was at the school board. These things were on wheels and held 2 rows of those metal collapsible chairs. Well, they decided they wanted to get rid of them, and I decided that was just for me. See that black snake in there? We got to pull that and look what we got. I want to put some mittens on just because I don't want to get totally destroyed. Let's see what we got here. Woo. Got a nice board. Look at that oak board. Holy cow. That's beautiful. I guess you can see that. Don't know where it came from. Been there for a while. That's where it's going. All right. Oh my goodness. Anybody know what that is? Besides a snake? Woo! Dirty, that's what it is. Well, we're going to take it up, I guess, someplace and clean it off. That is, man, you think they got big enough hydraulic lines for that? Look at the return line. At least it's not dirty. That's got to be the return line off that, yeah. That's the control valve for the splitter that I'm working on. Right there, guys. I don't know if that's, I don't know what all is there. This is the pump over here. Oh my goodness. That is the pump. So they did do a nice job of putting a plug in the pump. Well, on the one side, I don't know what's on the other side. Looks like there's nothing on there. I should throw it in the truck, take it down just and put it in the parts cleaner, but I just don't think that's happening. So we're gonna start moseying that toward the yeah, see that side there doesn't have a plug in it, so it's gonna be nasty. I have a parts cleaner, but man, that thing is in mothballs. That hose clamp there goes on there, so that screws into something, probably screws into the tank. We'll go down and look at the tank. I don't think I can move the tank by myself. Well, I might be able to move it by myself. I don't understand exactly how that pedal works. I think Jeffrey's only has, no, maybe it's a go up and go down. I'm not sure. I got to see how the hose lengths are. One of them goes up to the thing, so 2 come off the, let's see, 1 coming in here. That one goes up the high side of the pump. 1 goes to the low side of the pump, and 1 goes to the cylinder. Anyway, that's what I'm going to be working on for a little bit. I gotta, there's no point in my brain not working right on video when I can work not right just looking at it. So I'm going to take this stuff up the mill. I got to decide, it's dirtier than I like to mess with. I think I know what I'll do with it. I know what I'm going to do with it. I'll bring you back up at the back work area. So we'll be there. It's going to take me an hour to get everything together to do what I want to do. So we'll see you in a bit. Bye-bye. Well, guys, here's what I decided to do. I decided to bring it up and pressure wash it. So I sprayed it down with purple and pressure washed it. Now I'm gonna blow it all off. It just wasn't that easy to do wrestling, oh, you can't see it. Wrestling this snake, 3 snakes. I did not undo them. They didn't want to come undone, so they're tight, so I left them alone. And they're right good sized snakes. So I just kind of left it there. So you can see, yeah, I'll take you over there. It's a heck of a lot better than it was. I'm gonna blow them off and maybe shoot a little paint on them. I'm not gonna tape anything off. The hydraulic line's a little cracked, but that's just the cover line. But oh, I missed down in here. Yeah, the pressure washer's still hooked up. I'll get that out. That mung doesn't need to be on that valve, but yeah. A little tight. So probably because I just filled it with water. Might have ruined it, I don't know. Just a greasing valve. So it goes in, goes out here. I guess this is a pressure relief. So that one there must go to the cylinder, because that's, seems to me, one would go to one part of the cylinder, one would go to the other part of the cylinder. Then if it tops out, it would just go through this overflow into the return. Anyhow, that's where I'm at. I'm gonna get a screwdriver, get that out and blow that out. And before I played with that thing, that whole valve moved good. Sometimes it's best just leave well enough alone, but I didn't do that. I don't know if the sun's back down over the wood splitter or not, but we're gonna find out in a little bit. So that's where I'm at on these parts. Still putting along at a slow rate. We'll see you down at the wood splitting pile. Hi guys, we're back to splitting. I don't know where the best place to put you is. Maybe I'll bring you back here a little bit. You're in that big bucket that was sitting out here. I think this might capture more of it. You can see me kind of loaded in there and that kind of stuff. I just came back from, you guys were watching me pressure wash the, or I guess I didn't show you pressure washing, but I pressure washed the parts for the log turner. And so now I'm all wet and nice and cool. I'll split for about a half hour. I'm not going to keep you guys here for a half hour. These are those pieces I split up, should be earlier in this video. I get mixed up where videos are at. I didn't get that around my neck thing just right. It's 5:30, it's still in the 90s, but it's not too bad. I don't know if you're catching me or not. You're looking at the wood splitter though. I might put you over there for a few minutes. Takes me a while to get set up here. Push on the choke. Might run out of gas. this up. There are a million ants over there. But I don't care, because the next time I touch this wood, it'll be going in the boiler, and it'll be in the middle of the winter, and they'll be froze, so it'll be fine. We'll be back a little bit. Well, the very next piece after I turned off the camera, I put in there, it locked up in here, would not go through. So, I turned the camera back on. Oh, I can't get a good shot at it this way. What my plans are is to put it over in that lickety log splitter, see what that's got. We're going to test it out. Now, a lot of you people I know are going to say, oh, you need to put a chain on that around the head and pull it back. That head is only held on by about a 3/16 little screw. So if you do that, it just breaks that off. So, whew, this thing's heavy. Oh my goodness, it's kind of heavier than I thought. It's going to take me a while to get that over there. I'll bring you guys back in a minute. I'm just taking it over there and putting it in that, but it's going to take me a little bit, I think. That thing's heavy. We got it over here. It is in the same slice that it got stuck in over there. It doesn't have much chance to get up RPMs because it's so close here. I had changed that around monkeying with it. So let's see if it's in the same spot. It did it, but it's stuck on there now probably. Holy camole. I got a feeling that won't come off easy either. Well, it came off better than I thought. I'm gonna see if I can whittle some of that off. Lighten it up. That's about a nasty piece. I think got some push more than I thought. That's about as nasty as you can get it. It cut that piece there, sheared it right off. I thought that'd be kind of interesting. I'm getting back over there to splitting now. That was the very first one after I turned the camera off, but I think it was good that we got over here and played with this thing. So, whew, that thing worked me, just carrying it over here. We'll be back in a little bit. Well, it's not supposed to rain today, but it sure looks like it could. So I got one of those totes bottoms, throw that over that. I had to come up with something just a little bit better that gets that whole wedge covered up. Oh well, I used something different for the wedge. This thing here is just kind of too hot to cover up. That's the load of wood we got over there so far. This is the one that didn't want to go through. I'm gonna touch that up a little bit, and then it's dinner time. I'm hoping that it ain't gonna rain, but you know the weather around here. Then these here should fit into there, and hope to split them after dinner. So that's kind of the plan. Whew. Old fat boy wore out, and if it doesn't fill it up, I'll top it off with some of this oak here, and that'll be another, between this one and the other load, that's going to be a solid cord of real good 10 degree weather wood. So I'm not sure this is going to be the last one. You know me, there's always a last one and one after the last one. So do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and send it to a friend if they're interested in strange old wood splitters. So thanks for stopping by. I hope I answered a couple of you guys' questions. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I'll try to address them on the next video. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.